Hey everyone, finally, long overdue, my half letter setup. I don't know why it took so long. I think I just had this stubborn idea in my head that I wanted to show you guys a flip of December. Not so much that, but like a full flip of a half letter used throughout the year of 2022. I just gave up on the idea that I was going to do a whole other video on just flipping because it was just going to get repetitive. So this video is me removing old inserts from 2023. As I'm doing that, I guess you can kind of see a full flip of what I did for 2022. The main thing that I wanted to show and that I guess I was proud of is my goal section. My goal section was completely filled out and it just felt good to have that, and it was just like very complete. It was very satisfying. I guess that's the main thing. So here I'm showing that right now. That part. I don't know why, I just loved it. That is being used again this year for 2023. I already have it printed. You guys will see me insert it on the second half of this video, I guess. This was longer, not sped up, obviously. So I think I'm gonna run out of time faster than I thought that I had. So I just wanted to quickly kind of give an outline of how I use my half letter. Also answer 2 questions. Actually, it was just 1 question that I got. The second one was more like, can you just upload it? Like, stop talking about it, be about it. And so, yeah, so the first question I think was how I managed to use my half letter. So I'll answer that throughout the video. And the second part to that question is how I managed to use my half letter while using other planners. Okay, how I use it. So I have divided my half letter to 3 main sections, which is right now it's plan, progress, and notes. For this year, I changed it to process, progress, and notes. However, I didn't get to change the tabs because my disc puncher is not working anymore and actually completely destroyed one of my new health inserts that I got from stickymonsterco. It's like an etched, it's just etched out, so it doesn't have, like, you can barely see it, but I just love that look. I'll show it, I think, in a minute. And I completely destroyed the first one. Like, I got stuck in my disc puncher. So tip number 1, if you're thinking about how getting a half letter, do not try disc punching like a really thick dashboard. It's not gonna work. This one right here. So this was my second and third. For my health section, I have dashboards that I've customized from stickymonsterco, and they are divided into 3 sections. So they are tabbed, so they're staggered. I have one for my oldest, Joshua, and then I have a middle, which is Benjamin, and then mine is at the bottom. And each of those are sectioned into 3. So it is info. So the top section, which I'm putting up right now, is my children's and my like information, like where our doctor's at, our dentist number, all that. The middle part is appointment, so I'm putting their appointment page flags. And then the last section is notes, where I'm going to be tracking illnesses for this year. So yeah. So health and finance for this year are going to be on the first section. So it's plan subdivided into finances and health. Under progress, I have goals, self-care, and I think I have gratitude. Honestly, it's just like a fill-in kind of thing. I really don't use it, but it's already there, and I don't really think I need to take it out right now, and I already have it tabbed, so subdivided into those 3. And the last section is notes, so I have lists there. Private information I kind of have covered there. So yeah. So for this year, the main difference is that I no longer will be planning weekly or daily in my half letter. That's what my everyday carry is for, which is a week size, and it's a perfect size to take on the go. Because for my half letter, I really did not use it every day. It was just too chunky for me. it's gorgeous. I love the room for it, but it was getting too much egg. I don't really have that much going on, and it was too big in that sense. Like for everyday planning, it was too big for me. So yeah, that's the main difference. The weekly and daily check-ins are not in there, or trackers is not in my half letter anymore. Everything else where I keep myself on track when it comes to other stuff like finances and overall goals, an overall overview is sticking in my half letter. So that's the main way I can use two planners. And that is coming from somebody who does not do much. Like I do not have that much to plan at all. Like the main concern for me planning is to make sure first my bills are due when they're supposed to be due. And secondly, my health section, making sure my kids are up to date on everything. And also me too, making sure that we get our precautionary test done, our, what do we call it? Doing your annual appointments for all those things. So that's the main difference. And finances. So the two ways I'm doing finances this year is I have 1-page monthlies from Infinite Lotus, and they're printable, so I just print them at home. And putting in there just like you'll see it, just a little icon with the money sign, and I'm putting in there like what bills are due, and then 1 page is all I need. And then I also have a bill tracker, so it's a great overview to make sure that each month I have been paying it, and it just keeps me on track. Also this year I'm keeping again my half letter very minimal. I don't use that many stickers in them, and I use a lot of cloth and paper dashboards because I thinned it out a lot since I'm not monthly planning and weekly planning in it. So I put in a lot of these cute dashboards, and they're so gorgeous, and I really like how I layer them. My favorite one is purpose, because that's one of my words for this year. Purpose. What's my purpose? Does this serve my purpose? It's a great reminder for me to not get overwhelmed with everyday minor setbacks. And does this matter to your purpose? No. Okay, move on. Things like that. It's just, I thought it was a great word for me. And yeah, this dashboard has a great, it just fit great into my this year's aesthetic, I guess you can say. And my inbox, I'm gonna keep this forever. I love this inbox. And I just have a quick, I thought it would be cute for like seasonal bucket list. So this, I already put a spring bucket list for us to enjoy life and live in the moment, live in the present. So it's just a quick little list I put there in the inbox, nothing particular. And that's how I use my inboxes. I also have another inbox that I got customized by stickymonsterco. It is an inbox, and it is actually, I think, a routine dashboard, but I change it to kind of overview checklists I should do monthly, weekly, and daily. I'm gonna try and see if I can insert a picture. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I'm that good at editing, but kind of give you guys a picture of that inbox and how I'm using it, and also a picture of the health dashboard so you guys can better visualize what I'm talking about. So yeah, I hope that made sense in how I was able to use 2 planners this year versus just one, and how that is helping me already better organize my life. There it is. There's that where I put that word of the year, purpose. That is the inbox I'm talking about. I'm gonna insert a picture and you guys can better visualize. It's like a quick monthly check-in. Did I do all these things? Also has a yearly section in there, so like making sure that I paid my car registration, things that are just once a year. I quickly check that, and just a quick mental note. And since I have a Sterling ink, subscription. I'm using the samples that comes in the collection of the month and decorating just a couple stickers on the monthly sheet to add a little something and use those up. And you will see how I set up my finances. It's literally very simple, to the point, nothing too crazy. And then I check this every week, make sure I'm on track, make sure it's checked off and that I paid it. Because literally January, since I was so stubborn and I wanted to show you guys so bad my goal section and not tear it up. I actually missed like 2 of my bills because I was just used to, I don't know, isn't that weird? I didn't check it off, I guess. So in my brain, I thought I did it because I'm used to doing it, but I didn't do it. Yeah, that's what happened. So yeah, full 1-page monthlies I got from Infinite Lotus, cut them out at home. That is one thing I want to mention about if you want to start a half letter. I think it's one of the easiest, I don't know, maybe not, but one of the easiest sizes you can do at home easily when it comes to inserts. Like, you can print so many freebies. There's so many like accounts that have freebies, and also you can kind of build your own. And when it comes to printing and cutting, I think it's one of the easiest because it's just like one slice down the middle. Quite literally, a lot of shops have like 2 pages on 1 page. So 1 letter page is 2 half letter inserts, if that makes sense. So you just literally slice down the middle and you're done. Like, quickly hole punch and you're good to go. When I first got my half letter, it's how I got into minimal planning, because I used to be like a deco planner. If anyone knows what that is, like, you just like deco plan, like, I don't know if you guys know what I mean. It's like journaling, but like deco planning on a spiral notebook. And that's what I did for like a solid year, but I really needed something that was functional. So I found a half letter when Cloth and Paper had Build Your Own. I had the Cloth and Paper subscription and literally built up my half letter through the subscription. So it was a lot of trial and error on what type of inserts I really liked. As time went on, I really liked 1-page inserts, like 1-page weekly pages inserts, 1-page monthly inserts. What else? Yeah, like 1-page everything was my go-to because it kept the planner less chunky. And I don't know, I liked it that way. And as time went on, I found other shops and saw their style of inserts, and I just liked them. And that's where we're at now. So yeah, I don't know, I feel like half letter is one of the easiest ones you can start with if that's something you're looking for. Also, the reason I knew I was gonna like half letter was because I don't know if every high school is the same, but from like middle school to high school, every year we would get like a school planner, and I swear it's the same size as a half letter. And I knew that that was enough space for me. And now it's like too much space, but you know what I mean? Like, I knew I wasn't like it because it was not going to be too small or too big. And yeah, that's where we're at now. So if half letter is something you're looking for, I guess I could really break down a video on how I built it up. I don't know, is that even a thing? I have 1-inch discs on my half letter, and the covers are from Cloth and Paper. It is the crystal clear covers, and that's like the main part of it. And then I also use the, what do you call it? The cover is from Point & Hun. Now that I'm sitting here like thinking of everything I built up for like my half letter, because it's very customized, I should do like an essentials half letter video, like my go-to shops and all that. So that might be next. It'll probably be less talking, it'll just be more like informational of what shops I go to. My favorite ones, if you want to start a planner of any sort, especially a minimal planner, like my advice or my like go to would probably be a half letter. So here is the full flip for my 2023 setup. Full year of finances, overviews, goal planning, all that good stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully there'll be a great end of the year flip so you guys can see it completed, I guess. And yeah, so also I want to do a video of how I do my little bookmarks where I keep my sticky notes, like that album one that passed by. Yeah, I want to do a video showing you guys how I do that. But yeah, that is it. We're at the end of the list, and thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.